Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to do Leetcode bi-weekly second question. Words within edit words. Edit of word. So edit of dictionary. Okay, let it be. Now the thing is, like in this question, let us first read this particular question, and as it is medium level, so might be there would be some sort of tweak that we'll figure out, and then we will be going out with the constraints and then finally the intuition and the coding part. Now let us go ahead. So you are given two string queries and dictionary. All words in each array comprise of lower English letters and have the same length. So all the words which are being given in the first query, I mean first array, and all the words which are being given in the second array, all of them are having same length. That is already given to us. Now comes the part that in one edit you can take one thing is there, that is because green is much smaller. That's it. Hmm. So in one edit, you can take a word from queries and change any letter in it to any other letter. Find all words from the query that after a maximum of two edits. So it's a maximum of two edits. Means at max we can do two edits. At minimum zero or one edit means either no edit or one edit. Or at max two edits. That could be done so that it equalizes to the word from the dictionary. So that's the thing which we are required to check in this question. Now comes the next part, that return a list of all the words from the queries that match with some word from the dictionary. So all the words from the query that match with some word from the dictionary after a maximum of two edits. So that's the thing. And then return the word in the same order they appear in the queries. So now here the question is that we are given with wait 1 minute. So now here the question is that we are given with these two things which is there, right? And from these two things, we are required to check that when we take this word and when we take this word. So when we edit either no word or just no word in the sense either no character or one character or at max two character, and it converts to this particular word which is there in the dictionary, then we will be returning this word in our answer which is being there. And how we are returning this particular word to our answer is by directly pushing to our vector which would be there. Basically, the thing is that we are returning vector of string. That's the thing. So, and that should be in same order only. And now we can check here that this word which is being given to us and this wood which is being given to us. So this word could be changed to this O, right? So now it will become wood and it is also wood. So here we did just one edit. Now let us see this note, and then here we can see that if we change W O as it is, then we are again required to change. For this note, if we change N, then it becomes nude. If we change O is as it is, then we change this O to T, then it becomes some node to T, anything like that, right? And then we are also required to change this. So it becomes greater than 2, right? So that's why this won't be considered. Now we will be checking for this. Here again, same thing. Now when we check for this mode, and here we change this particular N and uh, N is there, O is there, right? And then if we check for this particular T which is there, T is already present and we are just required to change this E. So here you can see that only two edits were required, and that's why we can uh, take this, and that's why note is being included here. Now word is done, note is done. Ants can't be taken because of the fact here you can't see any starting as E, but still if you check then N is also not there at the second word, and then again T. Here we find T, but two edits were already made. So that's why we can't. Then for wood, wood is as it is present here. So that's why the three words, that is this which is there. Uh, so that's the thing here. One thing. Okay. That note was basically changed to this joke, not to this mode. Because here, if we change N, O was there, then T was required, so A got deleted, and T, here E was required, so T got deleted. So basically here three edits were there. Only this one was there where N changed, then T changed, so O and E are as it is. So this is the thing here. And that's what we are writing in our output as well. Now in this queries with here you can see yes is there and not is there. If we change this particular Y to N, right? So that is one edit. Then if we change this E to O, that is second edit. And then we change S to T, that is third edit. Again, the edits are greater than 2, right? So that's why we are just returning empty. Now let us check for the constraints which are being there. So as per the constraint, you can see here that the query is having 100 and even dictionary is having 100. So basically 10 raised to power 2 into 10 raised to power 2, basically 10 raised to power 4, right? So that if we even go ahead with n square solution, that will also work fine. And length is same as it was given question, and each this n, what they are taking this in. I guess the length is already there. So n is basically whatever word is being there. So if we even check for those word 10 square into 10 square, so that will also work there that they want to convey us here. And all the English letters which are being there, all the letters which are there, they all are lowercase English letters. So that's the thing here. So according to these constraints, we can clearly say that we can go ahead with a brute force solution. And so that's why we can go ahead with the nested part. That first we will be checking for the first word which is there. Corresponding to that, we will check for all the words which are being there in the second dictionary which is being given to us, and then check that how many edits we are going to do, means whatever elements which are not equal. Element here I am referring to character which is being there in one word and the second word. If whatever character is not equal to the first one, then we are directly required to increase that particular number and return that. And then we will be checking that if that number is greater than 2, then surely we won't include that particular A. That is basically we won't be including that particular word, else we will be including this word. So that's the thing I'm saying. So let us go ahead with the coding part for the same. So here's the thing. Here the auxiliary function and here the main function. So now here that q dot size, d dot size according to that. Now here first whatever size is there, and then we are checking for the secondary. Now for we are here checking from this particular function, means we will be passing that each a word, and then we will be checking that whenever we figure out that there is some mismatch in the character, then we will be incrementing this k, and when this whole matching is completed, means comparing is completed, then we are required to return that k, and that k will be stored here, and then we will be checking that if it is less than or equal to 2, then we will be pushing that particular, means whatever word we took from here, that we will be pushing in this particular answer, and then we will be breaking out from this particular for loop. And then we will be going ahead with the next word which is there in our first query, or in our first array, that is queries. And then at the end we will be returning our answer. So this was all for this particular question. Now comes the part for time complexity and space complexity. So basically here you can clearly see that time complexity is basically n into m, with but the thing is that both of them are same, only as they mentioned that both are of equal length. No, they are not equal, but they could go at max 100. That was given. That's the thing. So that's why it is n into m, and the space complexity here becomes We are not using any auxiliary space, so that's why space complexity becomes order of one. So this was all for this particular question. If you have any doubt, you could comment that down. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, then do subscribe to my channel. And if you like the explanation, then please do like this video. And if you have any doubt, then please do comment it down. So this was all for this particular question. Thank you.